Well, I'll tell you what else is good, these next two comedians. So let's get to them because you guys are sick of me. Hey? Thank you. Sea of honesty right here. All right, this guy originally from Miramichi. Usually I get a couple. Originally from Miramichi, now in Fredericton. There, that's a little bit better. Very funny guy. He will be on CBC's Laugh Out Loud. Ladies and gentlemen, put it together for Jimmy MacKinley!
Why did I raise my leg? Thank you, Mark Burnett. Give it up for Mark Burnett, everybody. Comedy with Balls, doing this for a year. So I almost didn't make it to the show. Is my fly up? Good. I almost didn't make it to the show. I got lost. So I had 9% battery life. I put 98 Market Street in my BlackBerry. That's my first mistake. It's technically a debit terminal right now. So I put 98 Market Street in my BlackBerry. It brought me to a residential area somewhere that's not here. I asked five businesses where KV Billiards was. I swear to God, you guys I love people down here in Quispamsis, I love you all, but I could not find one normal person to give me decent directions. One guy, every time I would get directions, then I would go toward where they told me to go, and I would get lost again. And then I would be like, okay, well I have to be at least a little bit closer at this point. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go into fast fuel. So I go in there, and he's like, yeah, no, you gotta go back. You gotta go way, way down. You see that intersection? I'm like, no. He's like, me neither. Somewhere down there, over the mountain. I don't know where in the Jesus it is. And one guy, I went to an Esso, and he said, he had a cigarette. I said, I don't think you can smoke in here, man. And he said, go down the intersection, take a left, take another left, and take another left. And I said, I'm no geometry expert. I'm no geometrist. Geometrist? But I'm pretty sure that brings me back to you. This is 100% true. I came in all frazzled. And by the way, KV Billiards, get a brighter sign, like a Moncton strip club, please. I had LASIK eye surgery like 6 or 7 years ago. My night vision is crap. I need a neon Moncton strip club sign to find this place. Also, I have garbage in the back seat of my car because I forgot to drop it off at the dumpster when I left the house this morning. So I'm lost, covered in sweat, and I smell like trash. To the 1-year anniversary show for Comedy with Balls. My directions are so bad. I was on my way to a funeral a few months back. I don't want to bum everybody out. But I was on my way to a funeral and in Sussex, and what they had done, coming from Fredericton, they had blocked the road for construction. So my GPS lady had no idea what was going on. Keep going. And I'm talking to her as if she can actually hear me. So there's a dirt road this way, dirt road this way. I flip a coin, take a dirt road, end up in a place called Cambridge Narrows. That's not the punchline. Whoever's house I spend the night at tonight, because my phone's dead and I can't leave the city, you can explain to me why Cambridge Narrows is funny. But this is the directions I got when I was in Cambridge Narrows. So I went to look for directions, and she said, well, first of all, do you know where Jacob lives? Jacob. I said, I don't know where I am currently. That's why I'm here. I don't know where I am. You're gonna wanna go up the road. You're gonna take a left. You're gonna see a big red barn. I said, there's a red barn everywhere. It's a farmland. And she said, you're gonna keep going way down the way. And you're gonna see a pig. And I said, well, I'm sorry, like a live, like an animal, like a living pig? She said, yes, Sally Lou. I said, well, what do I do? I said, what do I do? The punchline's really funny. I said, what do I do if the pig's in the barn? She said, oh, a nice day like today, she'll be out. My directions are so bad, you're lucky I'm facing the right direction right now. I went, my parents are still living in Miramichi, so there's no Miramichiers in the crowd tonight. You don't make it this far south, I guess. I'm the only one. Growing up in Miramichi was tough, not due to the high unemployment rate, but because I was always related to everybody, including my girlfriends. I was always related to all my... Prom was awkward. It was just very awkward, so I was always related to my girlfriends. I was related to this one girl in 2004. Let's call her Sarah, because that's her actual name. So I'm related to her, and I find out that we're related on both sides. And I go into the kitchen, and I'm like upset about this, and my father is just sitting in the kitchen just making cigarettes with a credit card machine. So what the hell are you doing? He says, it's cheaper. I said, Dad, you've been sitting here for 9 days. Does time mean nothing? So I said, he's like, oh yeah, I know you're related to her. That's normal around here, you know. I'm related through the Matrits, and your mother's related to her through the Silikers. So now I have to break up with this girl on ICQ. Remember, that's old school, yeah. We got some people in the late 20s, early 30s here, obviously. 32 years old. So I said, Sarah, we have to break up. I'm very upset about it as well, but we have this exact same birthmark in the exact same place and last name. It's awkward. The unemployment rate was so bad in Miramichi, we had to change the welcome sign. It used to say, welcome to Miramichi, giver, you're on the river. Your was spelled Y-E-R. And then they changed it to gone to Fort McMurray. Brackets, 2 on, 4 off. I don't know what that means. My parents are getting into technology. They both have iPhones, both rocking it. My father calls me up to ask me if I got the text. Did you get her? Okay. So why don't you just call me? Text her. Text her now. Nancy, how does this work? My mother, Nancy. Nancy? Well, I need to get out. And then he walked into the room once at Christmas, and he just looked at me dead in the face, and he says, with a serious look, he says, I need to get on the Wi-Fi. The Y5. The number 5. I said, with what? I said, with what device? He said, I don't know. Then my mother sent me her first text last week. All it said was, that I received the text message. It said, Jimmy, I'm gonna send you my first text in a few minutes. You just did it. Then she's commenting on everything on Facebook. She got a Facebook account, just ripping it up. She got a Facebook account, and so, like, for example, I'll post something on Facebook, let's say an article about something, and then 30 people will comment on it, 30 people will like it, and then my mother will comment as well, but it won't have anything to do with the topic of the article. She just thinks that this is a venue to talk to me. So 30 people will get a little red 1 notification from Nancy MacKinley that just says, "Your Aunt Barb just had another bad fall." Guys, that's my time tonight. Thank you very much.